right.
And we are live. Welcome back to the PodBrother Show. This is number 35. I am with the famous Alvin Hartley from New York.
Oh,
TMIUM Incorporated. Alvin, how are you?
I'm doing fine, old man.
Are you doing good?
I'm doing great.
Well, this is a chance for us to kind of talk a little business. I think, the whole idea behind this whole live YouTube stream is to give businesses a chance to promote themselves and to talk about new products, new services, some brand, some exciting things that you have on tap for young, intermediate, and older businesses, small, medium, and large. I had a chance to listen to you live on PNC Radio a couple days ago, which was very cool. You were talking about trademarking, and that was informative. I learned a lot, although I do know quite a bit about trademarks, but it was very, very cool. And you were funny, entertaining, and charismatic, so I'm like, give my man a call and see if maybe he might want to be on my show for a bit.
Steve, when you and I get together, it's a whole different show.
That's because we're Aries. We're Aries babies.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
we take it by the horns and we just go with it. That's kind of
Absolutely.
That's kind of what we do. So let's see. I think I can get us on a split screen if I can get you to
Watch
move.
yourself. You want to share the screen with me now?
I'm gonna share the screen.
All over with now, buddy.
I'm gonna share the screen with you. See if I move over here to my left, and you scoot a little bit more to your left.
Oh, is that my left?
Yeah.
Is that your left or my left?
Your left. Go to your left.
My left.
Just a couple of inches.
I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah. There you go.
Is that my left?
That was your left.
Okay, because I don't even know what's the difference.
So-
Here we go.
So now
There we go.
now I have us both on the screen, which
Really? I got to see this. Mommy.
you can see it later. I don't want you to use up all your bandwidth trying to see yourself.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So
Oh man, this is going to be interesting, brother.
yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm working out all the glitches. We were scheduled to start at 4, but we ended up starting at 4:30. So it took me a half hour to get all the machines to shake hands and the encoder and the computer and the cameras and the switchers and the mics and the recorder. And there's a lot going on here, Alvin, technical wise. I'm sure you're familiar with my setup.
Yeah.
So anyway, tell me a little bit about what you got going these days with TMIUM Incorporated.
Well, you can keep me a deal. I'm always so with that. But let's give a shout out. TMI is a business solution company,
Okay.
and our goal. Figure out my nose.
All
My
right.
goal is to help a small to mid-sized business. Now, you know me for quite a while. I've always the business of helping small business. But you know what's so bad? You try to offer marketing, advertising. But how can you go to a company that ain't making no money, don't have any money? So I said, well, you know something? Let me just go ahead and start helping these companies not only to get access to money, not only to get access to investment, but actually help them to operate their business a little bit, whereby it allows them to make money. Now, Steve, if a company's making money, they are more than you because they're making money.
That's true.
So I was able to put that all in a nutshell. And Steve, I've been around for a long time, but what the crazy thing about it, believe it or not, Steve, we celebrated our 1-year anniversary with our first partner as of October.
Wow, that's pretty
1
exciting.
year.
That's very exciting. And who
Yeah.
who was that partner? Who was that?
Well, to be honest with you, it's New Tech. New Tech is a multi-billion-dollar company. It's a NASDAQ company.
That's the company that took us to the stock exchange for that lunch, and
you remember?
we got to ring the bell. Remember, I'll never forget. How many Americans get a chance to go into the stock exchange legitimately with a company that's actually going to ring the 5 o'clock bell and hang out with all that blue blood, green money, deep pockets. It was I was suited and booted. And, I was your wingman, and it was the most business fun I've ever had in my entire life.
Guess what, Steve?
What?
I'm going on Monday. New Tech invited us back Monday.
Oh, man, I'm jealous. You know what? That's true, because I was with you last year around this time, which was why I was able to go. Now it's all coming back very clear.
Absolutely. So basically... what we did was we brought New Tech on. No, that was NetSuite. NetSuite. New Tech is another NASDAQ company. NetSuite, remember it was NetSuite that invited us.
Yeah, okay.
Then I wound up getting a contract with them within less than a month.
Nice.
Now, but New Tech is the first company that we signed a contract with. Then we picked up a contract with 1-800-ACCOUNTANT. Then Capstone, then iBoss, was a young lady, is a former president and CEO of an investment bank on Wall Street. She has her own company that helps companies prepare their business plan and to steer them in the right direction, to speak the language, to get investors to help their company expand. Okay, then we just went on and started signing contracts like with over another 5 or 10 different companies.
So signing these contracts allows you to extend the services that you offer in your business as a consultant to help out these companies that need help and need to be pointed in the right directions as far as like services and products to help their businesses grow. So is that,
Steve? You know the best way to describe us now? We're the primary physicians to small business. Okay.
Got it.
If you got an illness, if you got a challenge, you come to us. So we do what we call a basic, for $99, we do a diagnostic. Right?
Yeah.
The blood, the x-ray, so we get a snapshot of your business. Once we find out what your business is like and what you're looking for, because we have contracts with all these companies, we're able to send you to the specialist now.
I do. That's cool.
The specialist will allow you to provide the service. If you need to get your taxes together, you need better accounting, you need to have access to your accounting paper or bookkeeping 24/7, we're sending you to one. If you need loans, if you need to do mergers and acquisition, if you need credit card processing, payroll, we send you to our specialist, which is New Tech.
That's very cool.
We hold your hand and we stay with you for as long as you want.
But you also do preventive maintenance as well for your business. So, maybe your business doesn't have a cold, but you just want to go in to prevent something bad from happening to your business. You're good on that front too.
Absolutely. You know how when you go into a doctor's, they got all these pamphlets and brochures that you can pick up, right?
Yeah.
The same thing on our website. Videos, information. So if you want something, you just go to our news section, click it, watch it, read it, download it, everything.
Nice. So I have your website in the background. I just pulled it up so people can see what you're talking about, and it's very, very exciting. I mean, being a small business owner myself, it's very, very exciting to have a service like this have a place where you can go and you can just kind of scroll through here and you can just look for different things that you need.
Hey, if I may, Steve,
I'm kind of like I'm flipping up your various menus here that you have color coded.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, if you actually go to financing services,
okay,
that tab at the top there.
The tab at the top, financing services. Yeah. Yep, I see it. So I click on that.
Okay, if you click that, it's going to open our partners.
Okay.
And there's one particular partner, well, there's two. You see New Tech.
I see it.
But if you go down, you're going to see a Capstone.
Capstone, yes.
Now, let me tell you about this company. And we're excited. Very soon you find a company that's a $100 million company that is investing a lot of time, money, and education to help small business grow.
Mm-hmm.
Capstone is a factoring company. People look at factoring as a bad word, but listen to this. It is not so much factoring, but how many times, Steve, when you want to bid for a government contract or a major construction contract, or you just got an order from the Board of Education, but you don't have the money up front to fill the order, or the money up front to supply the service until you get your first check. So even a small company now can compete in the big pond is because the Capstone base its relationship on growing your business until you've gotten to the level where banks are coming to you because you're liquid. But banks are not coming to a small guy right now. But once you start building yourself from 50,000, 100,000, $500,000, $1 million, and $2 million, say, hey, I'd like to do business with you now.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes.
So in order for a business to grow, there has to be companies that are willing to go up and beyond the call of duty to help educate their future clients, keep their head above water, help them to expand, and then let them go.
Right, I see.
That's a beautiful thing. So then we have New Tech. New Tech is, I'll give you an example again, and for your listening or your viewing audience out there, think about, especially, you ready for this, Steve?
Okay.
The motion picture industry. You just got a company, or you just got your budget to do a feature film. Now you got to do the payrolls, you got to do all this type of stuff. We're able to come in to help you facilitate everything from account, bookkeeping, payroll, you just name it, so it becomes a one-stop shop, and we design anything that's affordable.
So it's a seamless back-end support for all the financing of your film budget.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's nice.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely. Here's another thing too, which is brilliant. And Steve, in your industry, you know, you'll get a contract with a company, with a distributor, or whatever else have you, or the film company's putting up the money, but they say, okay, we'll release the second phase of your money once you've done X, Y, and Z. Well, if that's solid in contract, we can actually forward you up to 70% of your next invoice. Like that.
That's nice. So that gives you some capital to work with right from the beginning.
Yes, Steve. The problem with a lot of small companies, they're not liquid. Oh, you ain't giving none of that to drink, man?
Where are you here? Here you go.
I made you thirsty?
I don't know what camera. What camera do you see me in? Is that the right one?
Well, I see you there. Yeah, no, that was the right camera. You had the first one.
This one here?
I got it. So basically, Steve, what you really look at is an opportunity where now you're able to keep your production going because you're liquid. That's the road to success, because you're not trying to. My philosophy is take this. You know how you say you take from Peter to give to Paul?
Mm-hmm.
It gets really bad where you're borrowing from Peter's wife to pay Paul's wife.
You're borrowing from Peter's wife to pay Peter so he can pay what you borrowed from Paul's wife to pay Paul.
Peter's so broke he had to go to his wife. So you know, when you borrow money from your wife is the collection agency for your company.
Yeah,
for Peter's company.
I know the drill.
Wife ain't playing around.
Yeah, no, they don't play.
Where's my money?
Yeah.
So it gets really bad. So a company wants to be liquid, so they're able to fulfill their responsibility, so they can move to the next level. Steve.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How you like that so far?
I like it. It's a beautiful thing. That's good. That's
now. So now, Steve, Roland, we said, we have the loans, we have everything, but we don't have investments. So we have the company called iBoss. iBoss, which we signed a contract with them, which we're a master broker, a representative.
Are they on your website?
Yes, it's iBoss Inc. iBoss Inc.
How do I get to them from your website?
Go look, Private Capital right at the top, baby.
All right, Private Capital.
Okay, and then if you scroll down, you'll see
TMI and iBoss Inc.
Yes, and if you scroll down, you see through the lens of small business. You will see that.
Yes.
Click that, and that takes you where your audience can really sign in as a member. It doesn't cost anything, but you get so much information on investments and the world of investment. A lot of people don't understand the world of investments.
Okay.
You got me?
I do.
So there's so much stuff that's going on with our company that we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, no, that's very good stuff, man. It's very, very cool. So you're basically, it's not targeted to a certain genre or certain type of business. It's basically, if you're in business for any kind of business, so it's not specific to construction or bakery or retail or film industry or music. Basically, what you're saying is it's for any business. If it's an Inc. LLC or anything that's incorporated, you basically can help. You can help them with that.
Absolutely, and that's what it is. As long as you're in business, we're your people to help you.
Well, that's a beautiful thing.
We're your people to help you, and I can just tell you how many folks really need help. You got me? I can tell you how many people really need help in small business. So they won't be able. It's very hard to run your business. Bake the donut, make the donuts, open a store, sell the donuts, do the bookkeeping. It's a lot, Steve.
Yeah, I can see that.
Every entrepreneur knows that out there.
I can totally see that.
So now what we do is by bringing on the various contractors, what we're able to do, Steve, we're able to really and truly help them operate their business more efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
And that's important.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
How do you say it again? Say it again, Steve.
I said that's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
A beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. So, I mean, that's basically what we are in a nutshell. Is that your dog, Steve?
Yeah, well, you got wives, you got dogs. Sometimes you got both.
I told you to feed the crew.
I know you can't count on a human crew. You can't count on a canine crew. I mean, everybody is having a wildcat strike if you ain't coming fit.
Hey, Steve, is that your dinner?
Oh, well, you know what? I think we'll call it quits for now because the bark alarm has just went off, and
countdown, but that's ridiculous, Steve.
we can pick up where we left off. Usually, that's why I had it scheduled at 4 because I knew just before 5 they come down for feeding time. But that's okay. We'll pick up again, and we'll pick up where we left off, and we can do it, after they're all done barking and fed, if you'd like.
Well, I'd say feed the crew.
All right. So we're going to take a pause for the cause, and we will be back with Alvin Hartley and TMIUM Inc., and we'll talk about more business, more business.